got Kirsten on the line, calling me from Tucson. Kirsten, how are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm focused and not finished, young lady. What's on your mind?
Well, I had a question. I have a parent who's incarcerated, and it's been a situation that's been going on for a couple of years. She's almost done because of all of these reductions that are being passed through Congress.
Okay.
Her sentence has been reduced, and she's going to get out in about a year.
Okay.
So we're both. I just sent her a copy of the total money makeover for herself because she did have debt before she went in, and we're trying to get her to where when she comes out, she's able to be integrated back into society.
Yes.
And she's very close to finishing her degree with an electrician work.
Okay.
So before I moved to Tucson, I made about $80,000 a year, and I took a year off and moved to Tucson, and I only make about $22,000 now. I send her money every week, and it's a little bit of a strain on my budget. And I just want to know morally if you think that it's a. Oh, sorry, I didn't think I was going to get emotional. I just want to know if you think it's a good idea to be investing in her in this way, because I want her to be successful when she gets out, and I know that she'll help me back when she gets out, and we'll be in a much better situation. But at the moment, I just feel it bearing on me a lot.
Kirsten, take a breath, young lady. This is a real scenario. And are you an only child?
No.
Okay. How many siblings do you have?
7.
Okay. Wow. Big family. And so your mom has been incarcerated how long?
Most of my life. She only has 3 children. So I have family with my other parents.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 26.
So most of your life she's been in and out?
Yes.
Okay. How much money are you sending each week?
I used to send her $50 a week.
Okay.
Now I've been telling her that I really can't, and I think it's like, it's $20 when I can. So it's when I have extra room in the budget, but it takes away from my debt snowball. So I feel a little some kind of way about it.
Yeah. No, I understand. Do you have any kids?
I don't.
Okay. And right now, talk to me about your debt. What do you owe on?
I owe about. I only have $1,000 left that I owe on my car, so I'm almost done paying that off.
Good.
I have medical bills, and I include all of my current debt. So like the rest of my lease from my rent, and I have a cell phone with AT&T that I still pay on. Mm-hmm. And so with all of my debt total, I have $14,000 left, which I started my debt snowball 2 years ago with $80,000. So
wow.
I'm close.
So
yeah.
you have been
really
attacking debt. Yes. So right now you owe $1,000 on a car. How much in medical bills do you have?
Right now it's a variable amount. The part that I'm paying on, I only have, I think, $2,000 left.
Okay.
But I just had an ER bill that might be about $5,000. But I'm settling that with insurance, so I'm not counting that in my total debt yet because it hasn't been assigned to me.
All right. Now you mentioned also that your income had been around $85,000, but now it's $22,000. What were you doing before you moved?
I worked in the oil field, and I did really well there. It's just that I worked there for 5 years, and it was very stressful, and I never got to build a life for myself because I worked 90 hours a week.
No, I understand. Well, I this is a tough spot, right? Anytime you have a parent going through a situation like this, I think you looking at your budget and figuring out what you can afford to do. I don't think that there's a problem you sending, $20 when you can send it. I don't think you need to feel the stress or the pressure to do more. And if you were telling me that your mother was trying to guilt you into sending money, then that's another boundary, that we'd have to look at. And as far as you being able, I like how you've stood up for yourself, that you're sending in what you can. And again, looking at it, thinking realistically, what's this money being used for, right? We have to be honest about that, because, housing and meals and all that's taken care of. So what is it about? I like that you sent her the total money money makeover. And you're right that she's also trying to help herself, pursuing kind of the electrician thing. So when she comes out, hopefully she can stay out and begin to do right what she needs to do for herself. So I think you praying for your mom, you being there and sending what you can is a good thing. But you're right. You've got your own stuff that you're trying to clean up here. And so again, just like I would tell a parent if they were dealing with a child, right, or an adult, young adult, that, it's not the parent's job to do everything for that young adult. That young adult at some point has to work and start to be productive, but you can help them. And giving tools, the books and information like that is a way to be able to help. And I think that's okay. But you stick to your budget and you stick to your plan. And if you're not able to and you don't have it, then you communicate that, right? And that's what you do. You don't feel unnecessary stress or pressure. You just want to communicate it and let her know so everyone's on the same page. And I like the path that you're on. You've had to grow up well beyond your years at 26 years old. And I like the path that you're on. And I want you to continue down that road. And make sure you get people around you, right? Make sure you're plugged into a local church or some community groups, where you've got an opportunity to have people that are supporting and cheering for you as well.